Hey guys, it is Simple Me back with a little thrifted haul of 3 items I got for under $200. Let's watch. Okay, so this is the first item that I got. As you watch me, you're gonna kind of understand what I'm doing. In my previous video, I talked about what I paid for, which I will be repeating again, and how I got it to the house. So, and the story of how someone bought this, but I ended up with it $10 cheaper. So this item right here, I don't know if this is an antique piece because that's painted, and I don't know where they had it stored. I don't know if it was stored on a porch, if it was stored in an old house, because the wood in the very back is really thin. If you ever notice when you get pieces like this, the wood in the back is very thin. So it's kind of cracked and lifting, which is, an easy fix. There's also, and you're going to see in the video where there's a hole because someone added a plug. They were rigging this thing to do something. I don't know. But anyway, it's easy fixes. Right now it just need to be sanded and get some wood filler, fill in the little things and fix that little hole. That little piece that I'm messing with right now, I fought tooth and nail. I had to use a magnet, razor blade, a flathead screwdriver, and another tool to complete what I need to get done. And right now, even though it's detached, you can still see the nail heads in it. So I would have to take my time and pry them up enough where I can just snatch them out of the wood. So with all that being said, that's not going to get done now. Eventually it will. Just right now, I'm doing what I can, and I'm going to use it while I can for what I'm using it for. And then when I'm ready to go all in, as far as repairing it, I will. And this is not going to be expensive at all. So this is the piece. Now, you can use this as a buffet in your kitchen. You can use it in your room. I plan to use it in my hallway. So my bathroom, I'm in an old apartment. So my bathroom, it has like the under sink storage and the medicine cabinet. There is a hallway closet, but I would prefer to have something that can hold all my facial stuff, my toothpaste and stuff like that. So I have like a little shelf next to my bathroom door, and I got it for like $2.50 or whatever. It has like 5 shelves or whatever. So that's what I have my stuff in. So I'm thinking about putting that by the door. It's a big piece of furniture, but it's something I would want to keep. I am that type of person where I want forever furniture. I don't want to have to. I got a strange noise coming from my bathroom, so if you hear the whistling, ignore it. I'm the type of person I have furniture pieces that I do not want to get rid of. I prefer to keep them. There are some pieces that I would most likely probably get rid of, but I was raised in the South in the country, so I remember the days when my granddaddy used to go to the public dump. That's when you drive up this hill with a whole bunch of like dumpsters, wide, long dumpsters. So you drive up this hill, and they have these long dumpsters to the very top. And what you're doing is, once you dump it in there and it gets full, at the very bottom to the back, there's trucks that pulls off and then bring another can. And people would never put their antique pieces in the dump. They would just sit it outside the can. And when people pull up, they just take it. And you can tell by the claw, the foot, you can tell if it has like the claw foot, it's like the antique. But, back then they had ways to tell whether or not stuff was authentic or not. But, furniture has changed. So I get this antique thing from my granddaddy, to be honest with you. My grandmother had some antique things, but I'm just somehow fell into the antique vibe. So I think I will always be that type of person. So yeah. So on this, there are some things that I'm going to replace, and they're not going to be expensive things. Not at all. So for example, and you'll see in the video, like if you open the door, it really doesn't shut because the little piece that holds that door closed, one of it broke off, but then somebody took a screw and screwed it in the door to push it. It's weird. So like I said, you will see me take things off, wipe it down, disinfect it, blah, blah, blah. So yeah. So I've talked about this piece, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and watch, and we'll go from there. That noise in the background aggravates me. All right, guys. So this is my second piece. When I originally went to the store and saw that first piece, my mind stayed on it, and I hunted that man down for that piece, and I got it. Well, when I went to go and talk to him about it, this was there. He said, "I just got it." He said, "I just got it." And I was looking at it, and I'm asking him how much he's wanting for it or whatever, and he was thinking, y'all, this thing was clean. Whoever had it really took care of it. It was really, really clean. I don't like the design on it. I'm thinking about just doing it all beige or whatever it is, textured. And that joker is heavy, but I like it. It's really clean. That bottom drawer is the only one that come out, and I almost lost a toe. But for the most part, it was really clean, so I like it. I may have it upstairs, I may keep it downstairs, but that joker's so heavy, I think it's gonna stay downstairs. So this was another find, y'all. I mean, in the past, I want to say 2 weeks, and I will show you, if you didn't see the previous video, what else I got and how much I spent total with tip, which was a $10 tip on some items. Man, I hit the jackpot. I really did. So yeah, just making sure that I get everything taken care of. And I'm also going to show you so you can see and witness yourself what I actually paid for these items. So just stay tuned to the end. Thanks for watching, guys.